If you want something bad enough, you go and get it.
I always enjoyed going up to the mill. I was up there but once a week, bought our gas there or got some groceries.
Living so close to the mill, it was a great part of my growing up.
I remember going down there with my dad and getting chopped for the animals.
I used to wheel the grain in for the guys and dump it in the bin.
It was the winter time, you take a team of horses and bag up 10 or 15 bags of grain.
Fills the bags up with chop and put it on the scale and weigh it, and that's how they got paid for it.
They were happy memories.
As a kid, it was just a great place to come.
Them days are gone.
By the time it finally dissipated itself, Hurricane Hazel had streamed and hacked its way from Haiti to James Bay in a path of death and destruction 200 miles wide. Drowning, falling trees, crushed homes, and washed-out bridges accounted for more than 100 deaths.
In the time of the hurricane, back in '54, it was quite a disaster area then.
It took the water wheel off the side of the mill.
It took the dam out, and it almost took the mill too.
The dam went out when I was just about 5, but I remember it quite well. And I think the scariest night I ever had around there was the night it went out.
The water came up to the first floor there, and it was still coming up.
And all the men come to try and save it.
And my brother, he went up there to help save it. And he said, I'm standing in water to my waist. And Dad says, well, get out of there.
In the morning when we get up and nothing, everything gone.
Done a lot of damage. Unfortunately, there was nothing that we could do about it.
The mill was sitting there and it was dilapidating and kids were getting into it. There was a lot of concern, I guess, that somebody was going to get hurt.
A couple of years ago, Asa Township decided they no longer wanted to manage that property. And all through this time, there was questions about what do we do with the gristmill? How do we protect the gristmill?
A bunch of the community members decided that there should be something done to try and to preserve the structure.
A group that we got to know quite well is called the Utopia Gristmill Committee came along and was very interested in restoring the mill and getting the property sort of going again.
We raised an enormous amount of money to try and save the mill.
Our board wanted to see that facility thrive.
I wanted to see it live again, bring back all those memories that I have.
The mill's still up, and it's one good thing. I have my fingers crossed and it'll be done eventually.
There's a lot of history in that gristmill. It was back before my time. It's part of the history of Utopia. I know there's a lot of work to be done, but if we want to keep history up, we have to do it.
The township needs this. This little community needs this. It will fly.
Like that was a part of our life. And instead of it falling down, it'd be nice for kids to see what I see. It'd be nice for them to ask somebody what that committee was all about. That got the mill going, got the park going, got the hall going again. Down the road, people are going to look back and said there must have been some good people live here. So that's all you can hope for. Get somebody to keep it going.